One of the demonstrations we just did earlier, actually really early in the morning, was the distance throw. As I said before, I had to swap out, I had to use a certain projector in order to do this. And this projector allows me to be able to swap out the lenses. So this is the lens that came with the projector. This is actually a standard throw right here. And then what we have connected in the projector, we're able to throw an image halfway across the room without nailing the entire area. So as I told you, we had to do demonstrations on different forms of projectors. So one of the things I have to do is to show the distance on how far an image is being able to travel from 25 feet, and it has to hit the screen and pull up a proper image without the image fading or washing out. These demonstrations are also done outside too. So this demonstration has to be done again outside. So let me show you the measuring tape. We start off here from the beginning of the projector here, and then we travel all the way up to around 25 feet, which should be where the screen lands here, to right here, which is approximately 25 feet. All right, look at that right. All right, so we have to do several things that's in contrast. Good gracious, that's 37 lumens just hit me just now. Now keep in mind, even at 3,700 lumens in the fully lit environment, by the time it makes destination to the screen, which I wish I had more light in here, but I don't, and it's raining outside, so I'm not going to get any sunlight in, which I wanted some sunlight. But still, like I said, demonstration is demonstration. The projector is going to have to travel 25 feet, hit the screen, and be able to project a beautiful image. And I mean beautiful image, no faded, no washout. It means the image has to be bright from edge to edge. So the first thing we're projecting is blue, as in some colorful fish. Just to show you that if you have a theater room or if you're using this for your business and you have to be around 25 feet back or more, it'll pick up. We'll do a longer distance later on. So I'll show you what we got now at 25 feet back. Thanks to everything else in the kitchen, it's pretty much not there. And the image that we're looking for has to pick up, like I said, edge to edge, which means from here to here, it has to be a solid blue. Can't be any tans or anything washing out the surface. Let me show the angle. So I have to do two of these. I have to do one live, because keep in mind this technology is going to be contracted. So we have to have one live and the other one has to be a pre-recorded. All right, so let's go back. Whew. And we'll hit the star field. Star field demonstration. Let me see if I got a couple of them loaded up in here already. Into the phone. I don't know how good the video quality is going to be because it's raining outside, and usually Wi-Fi and rain do not mix. So let's pull up the star field, because I have to be able to pull up a contrast level from this distance. Let's see what we pick up from 25. Okay, and there we go. We have a star field demonstration. So the screen is not showing any form of tan or discoloration at 25 feet back. I'm telling you, 10%, these screens are going to be amazing. Today, actually tomorrow, today I ordered a inflatable projection screen that will be here soon. And this will allow me to be able to test the formula on an inflatable surface. Let's go with the LGs. I'm going to do the, let me see what demonstration with the LGs. Let's do the beta fish. So we do the beta fish. Now today I'm going to be doing some more, a lot of people have been asking demonstrations on the motorized projection screen that was coated downstairs. I'm going to be doing some more demonstrations on that, lights on and lights off demonstrations on the motorized for the Supreme 8. And then maybe we may get a chance to see a Supreme 10 today. Yes, 25 feet back. and I can pull an image at 25, at 10%. I'm telling you, the screen is going to be amazing. Hopefully, all right, so I already ordered an inflatable screen. It will be here probably tomorrow. I'm going to coat that with a Supreme 9. We need to see if the screen's going to take a beating, actually the formula. So this screen's going to be inflated and undeflated, inflated and deflated, inflated and deflated over and over again. It's going to be wrapped up, rolled up, tucked into a corner, pulled apart, just to see exactly how much pressure or how much stress level we can actually put on the formula to see whether or not how it's going to crack or peel or how it's going to actually marry with the surface. So this is all the different tests we have to do. So once that inflatable surface gets here, we'll coat that. We'll do a few demonstrations outside on the inflatable screen also. Now, like I said, we have several versions of 9. 9 has an invisible smoke form of black technology for transferred rear and front screens. Then we have a version of it that is that really interesting color code technology that looks one color one way and looks another color another way. Let's do some bright flowers. There we go. Look at that. Oh man, when this sucker hits at 100, when it hits 100, this is going to be an insane projection screen. You see this? Look at the background. The only thing that's coming up on that image is that square right in the middle, and that's our technology right there. Everything in the background is washed out. Now imagine if you had, that's why I did the demonstration yesterday with the white screen, just to show people, keep in mind, like I said, a lot of people we're doing business with already have white screens installed in their companies, businesses, churches, schools. This technology is basically to prove that with, you know, once we actually, I think we may, no, I'm going too far with that. I'm going to think about that. I got to talk to investors before actually making that announcement. But keep in mind, we can display a image at 25 feet back and produce an image on this particular on the Supreme 9, or I can't say Supreme 9, it's kind of AR9 because it doesn't have a name yet. Until we does have a name, but I can't say too much about this. Okay, so it does have a name, but the name is basically being copyrighted. There's going to be patents on this technology. Somebody made a statement one time about, I hope he patents it. Oh yeah, it's going to be patent. I got a patent attorney. I hired a patent attorney. This stuff is going to have patent pending on it, patent on it, whatever we got to pay for. If it's going to cost, and it's going to cost me quite a lot of money. It's going to cost me a lot, but it's worth it. Because I have companies already contacting me about basically embedding this technology on their screens. But that's not going to be, that's something we're interested in. I'm interested in using this technology to bring out our own line of projection screens. We want something where we can go side by side with the big boys. But not only that, our screens will also get contracted into, like I said, schools and companies and stuff like that that are actually using all white screens. So I can pull up images at a 3,700 lumens at 25 feet back and hit a white screen. The white screen's not going to pull up, but this technology right here is going to pull up with no problem whatsoever. It's already contracted. A lot of people don't realize it. This stuff is only 10% done. It's not even done yet. And I have contracts already set up to distribute this stuff just about everywhere. Already been set in stone already. So yeah, there's going to be patents on it, definitely. I would be an idiot not to do it. This is the screen that looks black, but when you lay it down, it looks black, but when you put it against another black screen, they can't tell whether it's, that's what I say, it's black, but it's not black. So they can't tell the color of the screen. It's not gray. It's not dark gray. It's definitely not black. But if you look at it, it looks like brown or gold or bronze. When you turn to the side, they turn black. Which is interesting because someone was asking me, if you turn to the side and the screen turns black, how is the viewing angle? That's the viewing angle of the screen. Even though it turns black when you turn to the side, it still picks up 190-degree viewing angle without losing the image, without becoming dark. So I start here and I start here. It only changes when the projector's off. All right, let's get some other color for it. Let's get some, let's pull up a snow field. Let's keep you from bumping into stuff. Just hit something twice going backwards. So we're going to put my snow screensaver. It's 25 feet back on a snow screensaver. You know, the interesting thing about the 9 and 10, they were in development a year ago. This is nothing new. For us, for y'all, it's something new because you didn't know we were working on this, but we were working on this quite a while. In 2019, we were working on this technology for a 9 and 10. We announced the 9 and 10 around 2020, New Year's Eve of 2020. No one knew we were actually developing something new. Because I told you before, I kind of peppered it out through conversations by saying that I actually wanted to have my own form of motorized projection screen. So keep in mind, while everybody was actually concentrating on 8, and like I said, 8's an amazing screen, where actually the haters were concentrating on 8. They didn't realize that there was other technology being developed for our own form of motorized screens. So if we bring out our own form of motorized screens, they have to have a different identity than using the 8. We couldn't apply 8 to a motorized projection screen because 8's already available for everybody. We need something that no one else had. We'll do a fireplace next. There's a burning fireplace from across the room. So keep in mind, when we get to the point where we actually start showing the design for the different forms of projection screens, the formulas that we had to make had to have a different identity than the 8. I wanted to do an outside demonstration today, but we got rain today, so that's not going to happen. Let me get back behind the projector just to show you how far back we are, behind where the projector is sitting. So there's the projector. You see how far we're back. Man, this is a fantastic house, man. I mean, I got like 25 feet back here and there. Oh man, I'm trying to figure out, there's another area in the house that's actually well lit too. The base, actually the attic is extremely well lit, which I have to finish out too. I think I might do some demonstrations in the attic today too. Another demonstration. All right, so really fast announcement. Those of you are waiting for your screen paint products to be delivered to your front door, they are on their way. Trust me, I have to be out earlier today to get some more to get a few more things taken care of today, to get some items out the door. Keep in mind, those who've ordered the 1-quart kit, it does come with a free blackout cloth surface that is done by another third-party company. So we got about 20 of those coming in today. So I think around Monday through Monday, and all out this week. Actually, Monday, we should have everything out this Monday. We should have all orders processed and done on Monday. Today, we're just going to concentrate on processing actually, I have supplies coming in. So I have the containers coming in. I have the blackout cloth coming in for your kits. So everything is going to be shipping out on Monday, guarantee. So all tracking numbers will be actually emailed or text to you, and everything will activate on Monday. So that's what we're doing. Keep in mind, like I said, those of you who ordered the 1-quart kit, it does come with a free blackout cloth surface. We do buy that from another third-party manufacturer. So we got 20 to 40 of those coming in today. We had to order, get new containers. Everything had to be resupplied because we didn't expect, when we did the price drop, for the items to sell so fast. And the orders been coming in all week, actually for the last couple of days. So I didn't expect to have that many orders coming that fast, that quick. So right now I had to restock on literally everything. And right now also too, we're actually working on a summer package, which actually some of these summer packages are going to come with these blackout cloth surfaces for outdoor use. We're talking about screens with built-in grommets, somewhere anywhere from these screens can get anywhere from a 150-inch all the way up to a 300-inch screen. And that is going to come with these special containers, which you're going to be selling in probably around 2-gallon, 3-gallon, and 5-gallon containers. Also too for company use. Also too for those of you who want to be designing much larger venue screens. I am really impressed with this. This 9 is freaking amazing. And like I said, these are test demonstrations. Everything you're seeing right now, anything you see on a 9 or 10 is a test demonstration. Just to see how the screen is going to react. And distance throw, look at this. Now the real ambient light rejection test will be once we get it outside. That's the real test. Inside, this is not much of a challenge. Over there, we had the sunlight at, that was pretty impressive. I like that. That was pretty impressive. I didn't think it was going to be able to actually take in that much sunlight, especially at 1500 lumens. Shape where my projector is sitting, 25 feet back. Let's grab us another demonstration. I'm going to get as many things done as possible today, because tomorrow is going to be a very busy day. Today is going to be a busy day. I'm going to have to be out in the rain all day today. Actually, look at this. The projector. I'm using an NEC, I think 1150. Let me check real quick. It's an NEC 1150. It's 720p at 3700 lumens, but it's still a 720p projector. Look at the quality of a 720p projector on this technology. Let's go back even farther. Bring it all the way back, 25 feet. So now we're here at 25 feet, all the way back here. At 25. Now I'm not going to use this light too much due to the fact that this light is having some complications with electricity. I'm going to have an electrician come out. I shouldn't be doing this because there's a short in there somewhere. And I've been smelling a bit of wires burning and that light over top. So right here, I had to tape up this section right here to keep my hun from coming in and touching this right here, because she likes to turn the lights on when she comes in. So an electrician out here either today or no, actually on Monday. I'll have an electrician out here repair that because I need that light desperately for work. And keep in mind, this is not, my projector is not 4K. We're using 720p only in this demonstration. That's like the fact you can stand all the way back here and still pick up that image. Look at that. Come all the way back here. I'll show you where the projector's sitting. 25 feet back. up close to show you the picture quality. You can see how beautiful the image is up close. Let's do a movie demonstration. Let's do Tron. Some with a lot of dark contrast in it. I like to use it for particular demonstrations. If you see me moving back and forth, that's because I'm trying to keep from slamming into something over here. The last one to do is hit something. Let's do a Tron. So that means that 25 feet back in a fully lit environment, you can watch Tron in a well-lit environment. Oh, sorry, we don't have sound. Make sure the angle. That's very important. Let me show you where my picture is all the way back there. Like I said, if this is on a gray screen or white screen, it would wash out just like that. All right, so like I said, probably around Wednesday, I'll get a chance to display the inflatable screen version of this technology. I did order an inflatable screen, something I'm going to coat with the 9, that's even coated with 9 technology. We're going to actually do demonstrations. We're going to inflate the screen and take it down, like I said, roll it up, because inflatable screens, pretty much, they get the crap beat out of them. So keep in mind, the owner is probably going to fold the screen up multiple times or ball it up and put it in the corner. And we need to see exactly if this, how the product is going to work, how the formula is going to work. If it's going to be able to be balled up over and over again and again and again and then expand. Because every time you stretch the screen, I blow it up, the screen's going to expand over and over and over again. So that's something else we need to test out before we actually go into the next stage. Because this technology will be used for inflatable screens also. Automatically know it's going to actually marry well with the motorized projection screen, because 8s can marry well with motorized projection screens. Man, it's raining like cats and dogs out there. I got to be out there today. Look how beautiful the image is. 720p projector that I paid what? I think I paid $150 for that projector behind me. Remember I told you the screen has color coding enhancement. That's what it's designed to do. It's designed to make a projector of 720p, a low caliber projector, look amazing. So if I can make a 720p projector look like this, can you imagine a 1080p or 4K? You don't have to have an expensive projector. That's why we do a lot of our demonstrations. The same demonstrations you're seeing here is the same demonstrations we had to do on 8s and 7s. It had to be done the same way. So now, since I've been sharing some of the demonstrations on how we test our screens out, this gives you a good idea that when you watch somebody do demonstrations on showing off their screens, when they just do one demonstration with the screen sitting in the dark, they really don't do any real thorough demonstrations. You can see the difference between how we do a demonstration and how they do a demonstration. Now keep in mind, because this screen has been tested at 25 feet back, If I have to go to a company and I have to display my technology in an area of 25, or I'm going to try to push it to 30. We want to do 30 or 40 feet back. That's when I get outside. I'll have more room out there to play. But if I can get this screen to activate at around 40 feet back at around 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock in the evening, then that means any test facility that I walk into with this technology, and if they want to do it, push a projector back at least a good maybe 25 feet, my screen's going to pick up automatically because it's used to thriving outside. That's the reason why we do ambient light projection tests outside, because if the screen can pull an image out there, inside, it's nothing. It's easy. Look at the image at a 720p projector. It's pulling off on a 720p at 25 feet back. Now imagine if they take my technology and test facility, and of course they never use 3700 lumen projectors. Usually in most test facilities they use projectors of maybe 4,000, 5,000 and up. And they're going to be 4K. Every last one will be 4K. This is a 720p projector producing this. Now if they hit that screen with a 4K projector at around 5,000 lumens, cakewalk. All right, that being said, I'm just about done here. Let me check my time here because I got to be up to date in this rainy mess. Whew, man, do not like being out in the rain, but it has to be done. So I have to go pick up some more supplies today. And you hear that? Yeah, it's raining like cats and dogs out there. It's raining like cats and dogs. Let me grab this one right here too. As a matter of fact. All right, I'm out of here. Hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. I'll be back on later on as soon as I get the rest of this work done, because I got most of the other orders out for last week. This is what's going on now. These two projectors that are going out, one's actually going overseas. I got to send that one by FedEx, so that one's on its way. For the customer who ordered the BPL FH30 projector, 4300 lumen projector, your projector is shipping out on Monday through FedEx. It's already packed with the 9x12 blackout cloth, free blackout cloth, with your item. Now, this is what we're also working on too. Now, because these kits are easy and compact to ship, the blackout cloth is pretty much about like that. That's really compact. We're actually thinking about shipping them through with the mailers. Now, with the mailers, like I said, these things are pretty sturdy. These things are not going to. We'll actually mark these fragile, so that way, if anything lands on them, you don't have to worry about them getting damaged at all. These are actually very sturdy containers. These are why we chose these particular ones right here. But also too, we're going to have these marked fragile, which means once they're marked fragile, that means the bottom line is they can't set anything on these. These have to be set separately at all costs. And if this all works out, then that means we can start shipping things overseas by Express. Yes, Express. That's what I want to do. I want to start shipping the 1-quart containers. Only the 1-quart containers will have that Express option where we can actually ship that to you Express overseas. But for right now, I got to see exactly what that's going to cost me. And if PayPal has that option, or not option, but yeah, PayPal has an option for us to do that ship out. So I could have checked out today. I think they do Express on a padded envelope. And if that's the case, that means we can start shipping stuff overseas. It takes a little longer for overseas customers to get their items due to the fact it's a bit of a longer distance. But our main kits, one of the main kits that sell the most overseas is the 1-quart kit with the blackout cloth that sells the fastest. So that's why it's going to be easier for us to pack it in that particular mailer, and we'll be able to do it Express if we actually can get a proper size mailer for it, because those are a little too small. But the ones I ordered online are much larger. So we'll see what happens from there. All right, so let me get out of here because I got to shut this thing down and I have to get ready to get out the door. All right, got to go. God bless.